Hey everybody, it's Radleigh. Welcome to the Angelic Weather Report for August 11th through the 17th of 2024. So, it's Mercury retrograde, and I had recorded all of these videos for the Angelic Weather Report for August, and they're all toast. They died. They no sound, don't work. So we could associate all of that with Mercury retrograde, and we might not be wrong, but we can also look at it and go, okay, the angels didn't like the way that I was using my newest deck, Angel Affirmation Cards, that comes out in October, for the Angelic Weather Report. Maybe they want to see me do something different. Maybe it's time to like really, 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 rock the boat, try something new. So let's try something new, shall we? So, Angel Affirmation Cards, this is my first affirmation deck. And I have to tell you, I'm in love with it. I think it's amazing. And something that happens with some frequency is that I will finally get, after years of preparation, finally get my deck in my hands, and I will fall in love with it. I am always working one, if not two decks ahead. And so, to be completely honest with you, I can forget what was in a deck like Angel Affirmation Cards. I could forget the details because I've already moved on to the next deck and the deck after that. And so, one of the things that has been so wonderful about getting my advanced copy of Angel Affirmation Cards has been how wonderful it is. And it's like, oh my God, I said that. That's really great. Oh, I forgot that I put that in there. I love this card. And so it's really exciting to kind of get it in your hands and start using it and realize that, oh, great, it works. It works the way I meant for it to work. One of the first people that I ever pulled a card from Angel Affirmation Cards was talking to me about the fact that she was feeling like her spiritual gifts were not up to par, that she wasn't at the place she wanted to be. And the card that I pulled for her literally said, "My psychic gifts are strong and trustworthy. Angelic messages flow easily to me." So when something like that happens, that to me is like this, like, wow, that was literally spot on. It was on the spot, on the mark. There's no debating it. Here is an exact message. So if you're not familiar with affirmation cards, they were made popular, I think, by Louise Hay. Um, and they are cards that address our concerns. So it's not so much like tarot or like oracle cards. It's more along the lines of, we are acknowledging that this is your concern. We are acknowledging that this is something that is going on in your life, and we are giving you an affirmation. We're giving you a new story. We're giving you something to say when you think about something negative. So, for example, maybe you're focused on past pain, past trauma. You just keep rewriting it in your head. You keep reliving it, revisiting it. And so you might pull like a card like this one that is by Archangel Azrael, the archangel that helps with sorrow. And it gives two affirmations. Every one of these cards has two affirmations on it. And so it might say, "My past pain does not define me. I move forward with grace and peace." And then every time you think of this negative thing, then you can go, "No, no, no, no. My past pain does not define me. I move forward with grace and peace." And you're overriding the negative story. You're overriding the challenge. You're overriding the trauma and trying to say, "No, no, no, that does not define me. My past pain does not define me. I define me, and I'm going to move forward with grace and peace." So what I've decided to do is to pull some cards for you, and I'm going to pull a card. If your concern is career, there will be a card for career. If your concern is your prosperity and abundance, not the same as career, okay? Prosperity and abundance, there will be a card for that. If your concern is relationships, romantic, platonic, whatever, a card for that. If your concern is your health, physical, mental, emotional, whatever, a card for that. And then finally, a card for your spirituality. So you could be interested in all five of these topics, or maybe you're only interested in one. But let's go ahead and get started. So I'm shuffling these on the fly. I'm shuffling these with you right now. I have no earthly idea what cards are going to come up, but we're starting with career. All right, career. So the affirmation card for career says, I am connected to the power of the divine feminine. Harmony and magic fill my life. This is a message from Archangel Haniel. And as the Archangel Haniel, as the grace of God, can help you to connect to your ability to manifest through the divine feminine. And that's what it says on the back of the card. So if you're concerned about your career, think about your divine feminine. Even if you're a masculine person, think about the feminine side of your career. Think about the things that might be considered the feminine aspects, or the creativity, or the compassion, or the sensitivity. Think about thinking about focusing it on your career from that standpoint. When we think about career, so often it's the masculine energies, but this is saying, no, 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 you need to be working with Archangel Haniel and focusing on the feminine aspects of your career. So if you get really caught up in this whole concept of, oh, I need to be like doing all this hardcore relationship building and hardcore blah 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 blah, maybe no. Maybe the answer is, I am connected to the power of the divine feminine. Harmony and magic fill my life. So what about prosperity? What about prosperity? And so for prosperity, we have a card from Archangel Gabriel, and it says, I express my truth with grace and love. I communicate with confidence and clarity. And Archangel Gabriel is the archangel of communication, and she can give you the perfect words for any conversation you need to have. So maybe your prosperity is about the words that you are using, the stories that you're telling yourself and others. If you're trying to, but this card talks about, I express my truth with grace and love. If you're trying to be somebody other than who you are, if you're trying to fit into a particular mode, if you're trying to be the square peg in the round hole, this is basically saying, express your truth with grace and love and communicate with confidence and clarity. And in doing so, your financial concerns and worries will start to fade away. So let's see what we have for relationships. What we have for relationships. All right. For relationships. So we have a card from Archangel Raphael, which makes sense because Raphael is a matchmaker and a person that helps people in relationships. And the card says, I am worthy of unconditional love. I open my heart to love's infinite possibilities. Let me say that to you again. I am worthy of unconditional love. I open my heart to love's infinite possibilities. And so this is Archangel Raphael. Like I said, he's a vibrational matchmaker, and he can draw deeply powerful relationships into your life, both romantic and platonic. I'd say that's pretty spot on for relationships. Let's have a look at health. See what card we get for health. So the card for health is from Archangel Sandalphon. All right. And Archangel Sandalphon is the archangel of prayer, amongst other things. He's said to be so tall that his feet are on earth and his head is in heaven, and he can deliver your prayers directly to the divine and return the answers back to you. So the two affirmations on this card are: my prayers are always heard and always answered, and I receive angelic guidance with perfect clarity. So let me say that again. My prayers are always heard and always answered. I receive angelic guidance with perfect clarity. So the answer to your health concerns is prayer. Prayer is very powerful. We know that. But maybe it's not just an essence of you needing to do your prayers. Maybe you're already doing that. But Sandalphon, who comes in turquoise, well, I'm actually wearing turquoise and white right now, is the archangel that can help you to hear the answers to your prayers, to understand the answers to your prayers, to make sure they make it to heaven, and make sure that those prayers are responded to. And so let's look at spirituality. Okay, spirituality. Okay. So the card for spirituality actually comes from the angels in the deck that I call life purpose angels. And so life purpose angels can, whatever you feel called to do, they can help you to take it to the next level. You can call upon them to bring magic into your vision. But if your spirituality right now, if your life purpose feels off kilter or not in line with your spirituality, that can be why this card is showing up right now. And the card says, today I will take one step in the right direction. Today I will take one step in the right direction. The other affirmation on the card is, every thoughtful action brings me closer to my dreams. Every thoughtful action brings me closer to my dreams. And so these cards are basically saying that staying connected to your divine power this week, expressing your truth through love and grace, that you are worthy of unconditional love, your prayers are always heard and always answered. And today, what you need to do is to take one step in the right direction, because every thoughtful action brings you closer to your dreams. So I've got one last card that I already pulled for you, and this is the card that's overall all topics. If I didn't hit a topic that you cared about, consider this the answer to that particular topic and just the energy for the week. It's from Archangel Uriel, my personal favorite of the archangels, although I love them all. And Archangel Uriel is the archangel of epiphanies and brilliant ideas when you need spiritual messages, revelations, and magic. And so this card says, my life is full of magical moments. I see signs and guidance from the angels in all that I do. So let me say that again. My life is full of magical moments. I see signs and guidance from the angels in all that I do. So there are your cards for this week, for the week of August 11th through the 17th, from Angel Affirmation Cards. I do want you to know that I am actually doing a free 3-part webinar, and it starts next week. So you guys want to check this out. You probably want to check this out. Why don't you just go on over to radleighvalentine.com/CATR. It will redirect you to Hay House, my publisher, who are the sponsors of this free 3-part webinar that is on the transformational magic of the tarot. How to use tarot to change your life in all the transformational ways that it can do that. So check it out. It's totally free. Go look at it. It's next week, August 21st and 22nd, I think, are the dates. But you can find that information at radleighvalentine.com/CATR. Again, that's radleighvalentine.com/CATR. Have a magical week.